Hi everyone, and welcome to 3 Sprouts cross stitching. It's been a long time since I've been on here, probably about 2 years. I had a lot going on in life, so I put my cross stitching down, and I'm picking it back up. So I have a lot to share. I'm just going to do like a whip parade so that you guys can see everything I've been working on, and then I'll do videos from here. So first I'll share what I've been working on for right now. So this is Black Cat X Stitchery play bag. So this is Under the Sea by Frosted Pumpkin. This is an 18 count ice blue that I just got from a store. So this was a stitch along back in 2022 when I was cross stitching a lot, and I'm obviously not finished, and I'm trying to see what I have left, or what. Okay, this is what it's going to look like in the end. So I've done over here and down and across, but I have a lot of this left to do. And then the other one I've been working on, which I'm almost finished with, I'm hoping to finish it today. So it's gonna look like this when it's finished. So it's Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. And I was really into Lizzie Borden and the history. I've actually been to the Lizzie Borden house in Metz. So this is where I'm at. So right now all I have is the rest of this border, which is only a few, like 4 more of these little triangles, and then the red, and then just her axe in her hand right here, and then I'll be finished. So I work on this one. It's my travel stitching, so when I drop the boys off at school and when I pick them up, so I'm hoping that when I pick them up, I'll be able to finish this and then move on to something else. Oh, and it's kept in this bag by Fiddle Feather. Alright, so now I'll just go into, in no specific order, what else I have going. And I'm not sure what you've seen it at last, because it's been so long. But this one is Figment, and on that ice blue again. So all I have left on him is the back stitching, which you can see I've already started. And that is kept in another Fiddle Feathers bag. Beautiful. Looks like I need some more black. Alright, so the next one is kept in this. These were really popular when I was cross stitching last. This is my brain with flowers. I can't, let me see if I have it on here. It's a Nikki Patterns. This is on 14 count. So I've started the brain and I have some flowers done. I don't think I've done anything on this since you've seen it last. Alright, the next one is this beautiful bag by So Michigan Roots. And inside that one we have, I don't have what this will look like in the end, because for some reason I have a different pattern in that bag, but this is 4th of July, but I think it's by Primrose Cottages, but I'm not positive. Then we have, so this is a black work, first let's do the bag. This is the bag by Black Cat X Stitchery. So this is a black work. I've never done black work before. When I had bought this pattern, I just really liked it. I don't know if I can show because it's, I'll just show real quick, but that's what it's gonna look like. And this is what I have so far. I'm not really loving the black work. It's not my favorite, so it's going slow. But when I picked this up, again, when I went through all my bags, I couldn't figure out where was the top and where was the bottom, because the pattern is just kind of a repeat, so not all places I had marked that I had finished. But there's that. The next one is Christmas Won't Be Christmas Without Any Presents. And I got this in the Black Needle Society's Christmas Advent thing, probably in 2021. And I remember I had shown you this project before, and then I restarted it with a different fabric. But this is Santa's House by Country Cottage Needlework, and I had restarted. I know I had the roof and some smoke coming out of the roofs done before, but then I got new fabric from Stitching Express. But there's that. I don't have anything. I'll post what they're supposed to look like when I edit the video, so that you can all see what it's supposed to look like when I don't have the end result. This bag is Stitch in Peace, and this is one that I started after I made my last floss tube, so I think I had a finished picture, but I guess I do not. This is on Grace Notes fabric, Mojito Smoothie, and this is a 18 count. And this is going to be a confetti rainbow upside down. It's just the start of a rainbow, and it's going to have confetti all around it. Let's see. It's from Flosstube. The next one is in this bag, and I'll take it out so you can see the front, because there's writing. It says, "Do more of what makes you happy." And inside that, I have the Epic Princess, Epic Storybook Princess by Cloud Factory. It's going to be very large, and right now I have Pocahontas and Mulan finished. And then I have to move on to the next one. I actually have to put that one into my pattern keeper because I restarted and had like nothing left except for my projects. When I just finished, thought I would be done. So after a year, I just got rid of like flosses and pens and fabric. So I'm really starting over. And then also in this bag, I have kept a picture of my grandmother that I was working on. The problem with this one is because I don't have anything left from Pattern Keeper, I don't have the pattern for this anymore. So, and I don't know if I can just put it into the website that I had put it in to get a new pattern, to get a pattern of her. So I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to finish that one. Okay, next we have, okay, this is a Fiddle Feathers, another Fiddle Feathers bag. Okay, and this one is Tiny Modest Summer Band Sampler. That's what it will look like when it's finished. I don't have much done, but we'll see. I think the reason why I don't have a lot finished on this one is because it's, I think this is a 22 count that was given to me, and it's just way too small for my eyes. But that's what I have so far. So again, I don't know if this one will ever continue on. I might restart it on a different fabric. Then we have this bag by by So Much to Love. It comes like a little heart pull tab. And this is my Star Wars that I was working on. I dyed this fabric myself. Sorry about all the wrinkles. They've been obviously, like, you know, they've been sitting for 2 years. And I'll put a picture of what that's going to look like when it's finished. Then we have Peacock Topaz by Carol Manning Designs. I've seen a lot of these. Like, I started watching Flosstubes again, and I've seen quite a few people that are working on different Carol Manning designs like this. Like the geometrics. And then this is what I have. Oh my gosh, I don't even have that project in my bag. So I was working on that one, and I'll have to find that one and show you. It might be in the bag, but. And then I guess that's it. That's all I know. I have somewhere I have ABC Dinos from Cloud Factory that was a stitch along, and then oh, my 90s, this one. Oh, I found a couple more bags, sorry. Let's see if I can find the Dino one first so that you can, yep, here it is. And I don't know if you remember, but you can go back and watch my old ones, but I had started this and started it in the wrong spot. So then I had to go back and restart it. So what I had done the last time was I started these guys like way over here, so there wouldn't be space for the next installment. But this is what I have. And since the stitch along is finished, I can show you with a picture what left I have to do. Now this one is Flowers and Bees by Doreen Jones. And then it was a stitch along, a free stitch along she had done. This is on Be Stitch Me Rainy Day, and it's an 18 count. So we'll work on that. I started a whip go board for this year, which obviously I'm behind on because I just started stitching again probably about 2 weeks ago. So I have January, February, March, April, and May to all do. My goal is to do 2 days of the travel stitching, so then I'd get an hour on each one. About an hour, and then my travel one also gets a few more when I'm out and about. So this is first the bag, but it doesn't have a tag. Oh, yep, Sherry So Sweet. And then this is what it's going to look like. And then this is what I have. It's in a Q-snap. So let me take that out real quick. I'm sorry. I'm kind of nervous being back, so you'll have to bear with me. So this is what it looks like right now. And I'm not doing the called for colors because it's the owl silks. So owl embroidery silk. So I think I did all classic color works for mine, which maybe next one when I'm actually working on that, I'll show those colors. Okay, now this one is my own design. I don't know if anybody remembers from my videos before, but I had designed a 90s cartoon stitch along. And this is in its Q-snap, but I can show you in everything that I've worked on. But so 90 was the first release, and then Cat Dog was the second. Now I'm doing Hey Arnold, which will be right here. It's finished, so you can find the 90s stitch along. I have a group, 3 Sprouts cross stitching, which is, you'll see other people working on it and such. And then this one, obviously I can't finish. I could, but I don't want to go through all the work, so I'm just going to start a new one for next year. But this was my Galaxy temperature chart, and I did not get very far. I think it was the end of March, maybe. But so that one I had, but I can't finish it because it's obviously not that year, and it's been many years. And I think that's all I have for what I've been working, or my whips. Again, I said I had started a whip go board. So I put each one of those in a grid, and they're called each month, and I have to work on what is called. So I'm going to catch up on that. And then my other plans, okay, so my plans for today are to work on the Lizzie Borden and hopefully get that done, or tomorrow. And then I've been working on my 90s, one at home and Under the Sea. I've been switching those up because Under the Sea got kind of tedious and that I wasn't enjoying it again. So I stopped and went to the 90s, and I've been getting quite a bit done with that. So that will continue to get worked on. I don't, of course, I usually do what the haul, but I don't have any haul except for I got a new Samsung Galaxy tablet so I can work on my pattern keeper. I tried Markup X or whatever it's called, but I just wasn't happy because I have used pattern keeper and it was so easy for me. So switching was just, it just wasn't working. It was working, but it wasn't what I wanted, I guess. So I got a new tablet. And other than that, I haven't bought in anything to show. I have a few patterns in mind that I want to get, that I'll show once I get them. Usually I do stitching in the wild, but I don't have any of that right now. Hopefully for my next video I can get a few people that have stitching in the wild photos that I can use. And then usually I call out a stitcher. I know since I've been back watching Flosstube, I've been watching the Janet Jabber, and then Sarah's Stitching Mommy, and then the Highway Stitcher, the three that I've really tried to catch up on. And so I think that's it. This is kind of a short video. It'll be a little longer when I add in all the pieces to it. But I think that's it. And I hopefully will be back each week now that I'm back stitching. I think I burnt myself out a lot when I was stitching before because I was like, get as many stitches as possible. Working non-stop, so it was taking a toll on wanting to stitch because I just rushed rather than sitting and enjoying it. So now I'm just like, whatever I get done, I get done. But I try to put days, like the days that I work on it, rather than how many stitches I get into it each day. So, and that's also my goal for WhipGo, is to get 2 travel days in to the pattern that it's called, because I usually get about an hour to an hour and a half depending on where I am and how busy I am during the day at camp. So, life update, I actually divorced my husband and married, and now I am married to my wife, which is a very, very large life change. But she owns a campground, so when I go up there, if she's busy doing something or I'm not doing something, usually I sit down and stitch with my travel piece for a little bit. So that gets probably about an hour and a half a day that I'm working on it. But I guess that's it for today. I will see you guys next week.